Good morning. Renee coming to you from the Blue Ridge Mountains, Western North Carolina, from a gorgeous labyrinth here, and offering up the Live Inside Out question of the week. And the question that I'm sitting with this week, or I offer up to you, is how do you discern? What are your practices for discernment? When you have a big decision to make about your career, relationship, a house, a big life change, what are your practices for discernment? How do you discern? And I share some of the things that help me as when I have a big decision to make. Probably the first thing and the biggest thing for me is meditation and prayer. Just getting really quiet, that from stillness comes discernment. And then seeing what wisdom wants to come forth. The second thing for me that's really big is listening to my body. So if I'm talking about the issue or the opportunity, or someone is asking me a question, I pay attention to if there is a clenching or a contraction in my chest or my belly or my upper back. So we know the body keeps the score, right? And the body will tell us what's going on, and often if this is the right path for us. The other thing that really helps me is time. Not rushing things, asking for another week, asking for the month, asking for the weekend, to really sit with things, because as we let things digest, we process them, we integrate, we land at a different place, right? We give things time. And then the last thing is there are beautiful practices, journaling, reading inspirational text, talking to a dear mentor or friend, or walking a labyrinth is one of my favorites. And I'll send you some resources below on how to find a labyrinth in your area. But I hope that that's supportive to you. These are the things that really help me as we sit with a lot of big life decisions on the other side of this, not quite on the other side, but the other side of this pandemic. So really, what are your practices for discernment? We don't want to rush into these big answers. We don't want to just give responses off the cuff. We really want them to come from a place of deep wisdom and clarity. I hope you have a great week. I would love to hear from you, and I'd love to hear what practices you tap when you need to discern. Take good care.